Welcome back. Tonight, I'm obsessed with the great works of master artists. The raw emotion of Edouard Munch's The Scream, the swirly dreaminess of Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night, and the stark simplicity of artist/satirist Maurizio Catalan's Comedian, which, as you can see here, is a banana affixed to a wall with duct tape. And it can be yours if you're willing to cough up, $150,000. The piece is now on sale at Art Basel, the modern art expo in Miami Beach. Now, you might think $150,000 is kind of pricey for a banana affixed to a wall with duct tape. And guess what? You're right. Because two versions of it have already sold for $120,000. I'm not sure even Lucille Bluth would pay that much.
I mean, it's one banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10?
Well, there is always money in the banana stand. But this did get me thinking. If I can look at that and see Drek and someone else can look at it and see art, maybe we can have the world's most expensive junk sale. How about these disposable cups in my office from past presidential races? A contemplation on the dispensability of our politics and how fleeting our leadership truly is. It's all yours for a simple $100,000. By the way, it's been in my office. Or how about this sculpture? Maybe it's a pile of paper napkins. Or maybe it's a critique of the uniformity of our bland existence and our meager efforts to clean up the filth of our conspicuous consumption. Price tag, $240,000. Actually, you know what? Jack it up, make it $250,000. Art may be in the eye of the beholder, but so is income inequality. Some can pay six figures for food on a wall attached with a tape. Others are just struggling to pay for food and four walls. And really, I can't think of a better image to illustrate our income inequality gap, the banana split, if you will. Look, I know modern art Twitter may come after me on this one, but in all reality, if you think about it, if we have this much disposable income for bananas, duct tape on the wall, then perhaps we do have an income inequality issue, folks. Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Meet the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.